Hi, my name is Allison. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to do a general reading for the sign of Sagittarius. I'm going to go ahead and pull your overall energy, look at any guidance and advice from Spirit, and also look at any opportunities or challenges that you have coming in and how you can use that to your advantage. So if this is your sun, moon, or rising sign, this is your reading. And remember, this is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. And if you're new here, okay, this card wanted to come out, the Magician. If you're new here, I cleanse, shuffle, and meditate, and I ask for the strongest energy to come through in the cards. So this is what's coming out for Sagittarius. All right, here we go. The first card that flew out was the Magician. And the Judgment card, you're getting all the biggies right off the bat. The Emperor, the Five of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles, the Four of Cups. For your opportunity, we've got the Eight of Swords. For your challenge, we've got the Ten of Wands. Okay, Sagittarius, so we've got three major arcanas right off the bat. This is your overall energy that I'm reading first. In your recent past, we have the Magician. This is you really feeling your power. You're really stepping into your power. And I feel like everything is in alignment for you. This is going to be your mind, body, soul. This is your energy in alignment. And you're really able to call in and manifest whatever it is you're trying to bring right now. And this is in your recent past. So whether you're looking for a relationship, maybe it's finances, maybe it's moving, maybe it's a house, getting a new pet, you know, this could be a new job, starting your own business, whatever it happens to be for you, you're really stepping into your power and you're actively taking that role to try and make things happen. In your current energy is the Judgment card. This is about you having a compassionate review of your past and looking at yourself and looking at these life lessons, asking yourself, who are you right now? What's your philosophy in life? What's your strength of character? What's your weakness of character? How's your health? What really makes you happy at this stage in your life? You're asking yourself all the big questions with the Judgment card. This is allowing you to step into the new life that you're creating, but you have to have the compassionate review of your past to see what it was that you learned and then take that knowledge and wisdom and move forward. In your near future, we've got the Emperor. This is really telling me that you're able to step into this boss role, this emperor. You're really able to take charge of your realm. And that's huge. I mean, really, you're bringing so much in with this Magician right off the bat. Then the Judgment card where you're looking at everything and you're still in the boss position. The Judgment did not knock you down. Sometimes it'll do that. Sometimes when you have the Judgment, it'll knock you down to a lower card, but you're not. You're embracing this position and the responsibility, and it's a real mature card for you. I don't care how old you are. I don't care if you're male or female. This is saying that you really have a mature outlook in life, and that's a beautiful thing to have. All right, let's get some clarifiers. Let me grab a different deck. Yeah, really beautiful energy coming in for you. I feel like you've really grown from some life lessons and you really have a beautiful maturity about you. You know, it's one of those things where it's like you have an emotional IQ and then you have an intellectual IQ. And I feel that those two have married together right now for you. And that, you know, it's like one of them caught up to the other. You're just in a really good place of balance with this. All right, let's get those clarifiers. We've got the Nine of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, the Temperance card. Like I said, this beautiful balance. I mean, it's right there. I told you I can feel it in the cards. The Knight of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, and the Nine of Cups. Oh, these are so beautiful for you. Oh, and I didn't get a chance to tell you, I end every zodiac reading with a love reading. So stick around for that if you're single and looking for love. This reminded me of it. The way your cards are coming in, you just have such a beautiful energy. So with this Magician, it's being clarified by the Nine of Pentacles and the Hanged Man. And really, over the Magician, this is really talking about having this type of independence, this life of luxury, having that laser focus. And that's what the Magician has. I just want to show you the two cards. He's got laser focus on what he's trying to bring in. And you definitely are doing that from a very independent point of view. You're bringing in what it is that you want to bring in this world. You're doing a lot of hard work to get there, and now you're really standing in your power. With this Hanged Man, this is telling me that you've really done it. You've gone within for enlightenment. You've checked in with your intuition to see what it is that you want to bring into this world right now, and you're actually doing it. So again, whether this is going to be a relationship, career, finances, you're really tapping into who it is that you are and how you have this really creative power about you right now. I cut my nails, so I'm having a hard time getting the cards. So this Judgment card is really having you ask the big questions, and it's being clarified by the Temperance card and the Knight of Pentacles. And like I said, you are in this beautiful, harmonious balance. So you are really looking at all the life lessons that you've had, good or bad, and you're bringing them together. You're literally melding them together. And I feel that you are exactly where you're supposed to be. This is on your path to enlightenment. And this is you just doubling down on having maybe divine downloads. You're getting blessed by God. You're in total harmony. You have good health. Your mind, body, and soul is in alignment, but you're on your path. And that's huge. You're not thrown off your path. You are literally on your path to enlightenment. We also have the Knight of Pentacles, and this is just telling me that you're really grounded right now. You really are taking a serious look at everything that's going on in your life, and you're really able to use your knowledge and your wisdom to really create the life that you want. And it's huge. It's just right there. And it's like he's also presenting you with an opportunity to continue this creation, because life is constantly moving, right? We're not stagnant. Even if you feel like you're stagnant, things are still moving forward, just maybe at a different rate. Then with this Emperor energy in your near future, it's being clarified by the Page of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. And this is really telling me that you're going to be presented with an opportunity. I mean, you have several opportunities here with the Knight and now with the Page for sure. You have opportunities to create something for yourself in this world. And because it's a pentacle, we're talking about finances, career, a relationship, anything in the 3D. It could be you working on your health. There could be a lot of things coming in. It could be moving, a home, a hobby. It could be getting a new pet. It could be all kinds of things, whatever it is for you. And it's something that's really in alignment with you emotionally. This is the Nine of Cups. He's very self-satisfied with these decisions and with what is coming in for him. And he's been here before. He knows the feeling and he's very comfortable there. And whatever it is that you're trying to pull in, you definitely are feeling it and you feel very comfortable there. You want to be there. I don't see anything negative in your overall energy right now. Nothing. You know, unless you want to say that the Knight of Pentacles is slow moving, but he's slow and steady wins the race. He's methodical. So, but I don't see anything here that's a negative for you right now. Now we're going to look at the guidance and advice from Spirit. So we do have the Five of Swords. Spirit is reminding you that you might have obstacles come up, and sometimes they're bigger than what you can take on. So if it's something that is too big for you, step aside and let that obstacle go right by. You don't need to confront everything that comes your way, because some things, if they're too big, they're going to take your energy away. They're going to take your time away. And if you can't win, it's really not, or it's not even your fight. So just, use your discernment and choose which obstacles you need to take on and which ones you don't. Then we've got the Eight of Pentacles. And this is really talking about all that hard work that practice makes perfect. This is really talking about this diligence, paying attention to all the meticulous details of what it is that you're trying to bring in. And I believe that you're doing that. Part of that Judgment card is you asking the questions. You're doing the work. You're doing the intellectual work, you're doing the emotional work, you're doing your shadow work, whatever you want to put in there, you're definitely doing the work. You have beautiful clarity of thought. You've got the Magician there to bring in this manifestation with what it is that you have. You've got the Emperor there where you have that beautiful energy to rule the realm, to make smart, sound decisions for yourself and your family. Beautiful energy. The last card here for the guidance and advice from Spirit is the Four of Cups. So don't get bored, don't get frustrated, because when you do, you're going to miss some gifts and blessings from the universe, because you really have a lot coming in for you right now. You're really going through this type of transition, which is huge. It's probably going to quantum jump you when you get to the other side. Let's go ahead and get some clarifiers for you. We have the Ten of Swords, the Moon card, the Five of Cups. We've got the King of Swords, the Page of Cups, and the Queen of Wands. So we have a mixture now of some energy. So when these obstacles present themselves, right? You know, you can have different levels of obstacles. Some that, you know, you can't win. So you, like I said, step aside. You don't need to take it on. And others that you can take on and win. And that's a growing period for you. That's something that you learn from and you gain a lot of strength and experience from and knowledge. You are going to have some cycles come to an end. And that's a good thing, because after this 10, then you get an ace, and that's a new beginning. So you have some cycles coming to an end, and that's part of the Judgment card. You're literally looking at who you no longer are, and you're letting that go. Right? They can now stay a memory, a fond memory, because you don't want to judge yourself harshly. This is just a fond memory. That's who I was. Oh, I made that mistake. Oh, I learned from this. I learned from that. Or, you know, I repeated that a couple of times. Maybe it took me a little longer to learn from it, but that's who you are. That's made you who you are. But you're releasing a lot of things that no longer serve you, and you're letting old cycles come to an end. We also have the Moon here, and this is significant. You are getting back on your path if you fell off. And that's important, because this card, the Temperance card, is also showing you that you are on your path to enlightenment. This one, you're getting back on your path in general. That's huge. So I feel that you're getting a lot of clarity on what it is that you want to do, where you want to go in life, and who you want to be around. And I think that that's really huge. So I think that you've really been doing this type of intellectual and emotional work on yourself, and that's just going to pay off. I really feel like you're going to be quantum jumping yourself, and this is the work that you do yourself. No one else can do this for you. So that's huge, Sagittarius. You've really been doing the work. The other card that's here is the Eight of Pentacles. This is that meticulous attention to detail, and it is being clarified by the Five of Cups and the King of Swords. And this is telling me that, you know, maybe for some of you, he's got 3 cups that are spilt in front of him. Okay, so this is the card of loss and bereavement. But if he would just turn around, he still has 2 cups. It can become the card of gratitude, where he needs to pick up and move forward. So if you do have a bump in your journey, it's for you to realize, hey, it's not the end of the world. You just continue on and you move forward. And maybe one of those obstacles you took on was too big and it stung you a little bit. It's okay. You just roll with it, turn around, and keep going on your way. Because you've got the King of Swords here, and he's a visionary. He's standing in his truth, and he can really see what he wants to bring in. He's standing in his truth. And this butterfly is talking about this transition into the new you. Right. Now this is sword, so it's thoughts, words, and ideas. And it's about truth and victory. And I really feel with this visionary king that that's what's going on for you. You've done a lot of hard work, and now it's paying off. You've got a lot of visionary ideas on how you want to conduct your life, who you want to be with, and where you want to be. What do you want to do? I mean, you kind of just have everything coming in for you. You have such clarity of thought, but you might have a few obstacles come your way. Then we have this Four of Cups. So if you get a little frustrated or bored and you're going to miss these gifts and blessings from the universe, get your frequency up. And it's being clarified by the Page of Cups, which is great. Get your frequency up, bringing you something that you love, an opportunity for love, an opportunity for a beginning in love. This could be a love of a career. This could be a new pet. This could be a relationship. This could be, you know, doing something that you always wanted to do that you're in love with. Maybe you want to jump out of a plane and you haven't been able to do that. Maybe your family was like, no, you can't do that. You know, you're the breadwinner. What are we going to do? And now you're like, you know what? I'm going to do it. I have an insurance policy. Now I'm going to do it. And you're going to do it. You're going to do something that you love, or, you know, be around something that you love. We also have the Queen of Wands. And this is really talking about taking that bold step forward, having no fear. No fear is very important in this reading for you, Sagittarius. Very important. We've got the, where is it? Well, first of all, the Magician, but we also have the Moon card. Now, the Moon can also signal fear or the unknown, but I am not getting that vibration off this card for you today. So I really feel that you don't have any fear here. And this is talking about you following your heart and having no fear and taking these bold steps to create what it is that you want to bring in. This is about you taking action, this card. This is about you following what really makes you happy and having no fear. Using your charm and your charisma to also bring in what it is that you want. And that's how you win. And I feel like that's a word that you needed to hear. That's how you win. So if this is your reading, this is going to be pretty powerful because you have no fear right now. All right, that's the guidance and advice from Spirit. Now I'm going to look at your opportunity and your challenge. Your opportunity is the Eight of Swords. Swords are thoughts, words, and ideas. You have an opportunity to overcome any type of restrictive thinking. This is a self-imposed restriction. This is when maybe your mind starts thinking, overthinking, and you feel trapped. And that might be part of what this card is in the guidance and advice from Spirit. Bored, trapped, frustrated. So when you have that come up and that's in your opportunity, you have an opportunity to overcome it. And I'm going to pull clarifiers in a minute. But I do feel that that's a self-imposed restriction for yourself. Your challenge position is the Ten of Wands. It's a challenge for you to not burn out. I feel like you've got so much going on that you might run the risk of burning yourself out. That's why this is in your challenge position. You run the risk of burning out and you need to conserve your energy. So maybe just go at 90%. Keep at least 10% back for yourself. Get the rest and the nutrition that you need. Drink water. It's that kind of energy. I feel like you have so much going on and maybe you're not sleeping well because you're so excited by this huge transition that's coming in. You need to take care of yourself. Let me go ahead and get some clarifiers for you. We've got the Page of Wands, the Chariot, the Page of Swords, and the Nine of Swords. Okay, so with this self-imposed restriction, it's being clarified by the Page of Wands and the Chariot. So you have an opportunity to overcome the self-imposed restriction. He is bringing you the ability to take action to overcome it. So by action, maybe you need to reprogram the way you think. Look at the words that you use. Instead of using words that maybe make you feel afraid or trapped, come up with new words. Maybe use gratitude. I'm grateful for this. We all do that, by the way. And it's a way to reprogram your brain. So instead of saying, oh, I hate my job, say, you know what? I'm really grateful I had this job. Well, I did. I needed a job at the time. And now I'm going to be looking for something different. Sorry, I have a bug. Now I'm going to be looking for something different, but I'm really grateful that I had this job. I was able to get a paycheck, and now it's time to move on. You know, maybe you need to reword it that way if that's the situation. But we also have the Chariot. He is rushing towards your future. He's not looking behind. He's looking forward. And that's what's coming for you. You're overcoming that self-imposed restriction and you are just moving forward to victory and success. So I don't see any problems. I think if something's holding you back, I think with the Chariot there, you're able to push right through it. And you have no fear. That's a self-imposed restriction, but I don't feel that that's coming from fear. I feel that that's coming from frustration. Maybe things aren't happening fast enough for you. Maybe you don't see things the way you want to. Maybe I just feel like for a lot of you, it's just not happening fast enough with this Knight of Pentacles. And then the fact that this is here is telling me that that's what allows you to push through that, is having this card of speed. I think you want that. You want that rush. You want to move forward. So in your challenge position is the Ten of Wands, to not burn out. It's being clarified by the Nine of Swords and the Page of Swords. I feel that this is truth time, that you need to have this moment of truth with yourself about your energy and about how you give it to other people, and how maybe sometimes you need to start protecting your energy. And maybe that's not something you're used to thinking about, but you need to see, like, who do you spend time with? You know, how much time do you spend on the phone with someone? Do they suck up all your time? Do you have an energy vampire in your life? Do you have someone that takes and takes and takes and then they don't give? Are you constantly giving? And maybe you need to pull back just a little bit, or maybe a lot, depending on your situation. This is that never-ending nightmare. These are swords. Those are thoughts, words, and ideas. And this is that anxiety and guilt and just nightmares that keep you up at night. So I feel that maybe that's another reason why you're having a hard time with your energy. If there's something that you're worrying about and you're not sleeping well, maybe you're not eating well, you've lost your appetite, I feel that that could play into your energy. Maybe it burns up a lot of your energy because you worry all the time. Whatever it happens to be for you, that's something that you need to look at. Now, because it's in your challenge position, it means that it's not very easy for you to address that. It doesn't mean that you can't overcome it and you can't address it. It just means it's going to be a challenge for you, okay? So your opportunity is here, and so is your challenge. It's there for everybody, but not everybody grabs it. Wow, a lot going on for you for Sagittarius. This quantum jump is going to be incredible for you. I would love to hear some feedback in the comments. If this resonates with you, please let me know. I'm sure everybody else would want to know too. Okay, now I'm going to roll into the love reading. So if you're going to stay, that's fantastic. If not, thank you for watching. And if you could, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And if you could, check out Tarot Tuesday. I go live every single Tuesday and I answer your questions. If you have never seen an episode, there's some previous episodes you can check out to get an idea about what it's like. It's really a lot of fun. All right, so let me go ahead and push these cards out of the way. And I have a different deck that I use for the love reading. This is my love deck. It is the Golden Art Nouveau. I love this deck. And just like with the others, I cleanse, shuffle, and meditate, and I ask for the strongest energy to come through in the cards. So what does the universe want to tell Sagittarius for love? All right. Oh my God, it's your opportunity. It's the Eight of Swords. I'm telling you, you can't make this stuff up, Sagittarius. That was the main reading. Now this is the love reading. Okay, so we've got the Eight of Swords. Oh my God, the Judgment card. That was one of the main cards in the... Okay, Three of Cups. Thank you. Now I pulled the clarifiers in advance because this is a shorter reading. So we've got the Three of Swords. We've got the Page of Cups. We've got the Nine of Wands, the High Priestess, the King of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands. Okay, so some of the same cards, different decks. So this is the third deck I'm using for you. So let me show you the three main cards. And like I said, I have a little bit of an issue because I cut my nails, so now I can't pick anything up. Okay, so I've got the Eight of Swords, the Judgment card, and the Three of Cups. So what this is telling me is that, again, that self-imposed restriction. So maybe you feel uncomfortable about putting yourself out there to date. Maybe you don't know where to go. Maybe you just don't want to do it. You want someone to be with somebody, but you just don't want to have to go out and date. Whatever your situation is, it's a self-imposed restriction. You're not really restricted. So that's something you're going to have to push through. And that is being clarified by the Page of Cups and the Three of Swords. So with this self-imposed restriction, I think it brings you a lot of heartache. And it could be from a past relationship, and maybe that's something that's a sticking point for you, why you don't want to put yourself out there, or why, you know, maybe you have a little bit of a jaded feeling when you want to go and now look for somebody because you've been thrown off a little bit from a previous relationship. But You need to help heal your heart as best you can. You need to be able to pull these swords out of your own heart and start that healing process. The Page of Cups is here. He's presenting you with an opportunity for love. You can absolutely find love if you want it, Sagittarius, but you've got this self-imposed restriction. This is telling me that you need to really work on that, on what is making you feel restricted. Acknowledge it and deal with it. Because when you deal with it, then you can put yourself in a loving vibration. That's not a loving vibration. That's very frustrated. That's not fear, but it's like it's still constricted. Okay? That's why she's trapped. It's a very constricting feel. That's not going to attract love to you, but you have the ability to get over that and to have the, love is going to present itself to you. You've also got to heal your heart. So if this is your reading, this is meant for you. If this is resonating with this particular Sagittarius. The other main card that came up is the Judgment card, and you're being called to a new life. The old life is in the coffin. The new life is when they step out of the coffin. And again, this is that compassionate review of your past. So this is a compassionate review of not just your past, but past relationships. You're asking yourself, what are you looking for now in a relationship? What do you want in your new life going forward? What qualities are you looking for in a mate? What do you have to offer? You also need to know your own strengths and weaknesses. Also know, like what you're looking for in another individual and what you don't want, right? Because if you have a type that you've been dating and it hasn't been working out for you, if it's been hurting you, then you need to look at that and try and come up with a new pattern. I know that that's easier said than done if that's your situation, but you do need to do that. And sometimes people do hypnotherapy to try and break that pattern, because it's so embedded. Maybe it's a past life behavior. Maybe it's something that has to do with some childhood trauma. This is something that happens to everybody. You have a pattern and it's very difficult to break. Some people even say, you know what? I date my father all the time, or I date my mother all the time. They have the same pattern that they're attracted to. Even if they don't like it, they still go for the same person. So take a look at that. So this Judgment card is being clarified by the High Priestess and the Nine of Wands. This is about you feeling into your situation, feeling into what it is that you want, using your intuition and being open and receptive to receive. I do feel that you're able to use your intuition to feel into the type of person that you want to be with, that are they resonating with you? I think that you have a really good sixth sense, but you need to be able to use it. I do feel that this is that wounded warrior energy. I feel that you're really tough and you've got a lot of stamina and you've gone the distance, but I do feel that you're wounded. And that is also coming through in this card. So there's some type of pain that you're going to have to heal, and that will help you find the right relationship for you, but you also need to heal yourself first. So I'm starting to think that the way this is going, that maybe you want to heal yourself first, and that's something that I think you can make yourself very happy by doing. I think if you do that work, that maybe that is the opportunity for you to help heal your heart. I do feel that if you want love, you can find it. But I think that it's going to be hard if you're in that much pain to find a healthy relationship. And I would hate to see you wind up with someone that is at a lower vibration than what you really deserve. I think that you need to work through a broken heart. So the Three of Cups is being clarified by the Queen of Wands and the King of Pentacles. This is about you taking that bold step forward. And again, I think it's that bold step forward to heal your heart. I really feel that you need to heal your heart is what's coming through. You need to heal yourself emotionally, and that'll strengthen the relationship that you're looking for. I think that you would definitely find someone that has also done the work and that they're at a beautiful, mature level where you've got your emotions and your intellect and your soul all in alignment, mind, body, soul, and that's the person that's waiting for you. But you've got to do the work too. You've done so much work. I mean, that reading was beautiful. But I think as far as your love life goes, this is what we're talking about if you're single and looking for love. I think that if this is resonating with you, you really need to work on healing your heart. And I think that when you do that, you can take that bold step and you won't have any fear. But right now, you feel very, very restricted. So that's just a huge card that's vibrating for me on that. But, and especially with this Three of Swords. So it's kind of a mixed bag. You know, I think that, you know, you can definitely find someone, but I think that you would benefit more from healing your own heart first. And then the next time we do a reading, let's see what the energy is saying, right? Because I do a reading every couple of weeks for you, Sagittarius, so maybe even a week. So, you know, things change that fast. But I feel right now you would really benefit from working on yourself and acknowledging that. And I think that that would help raise your vibration, because I know you definitely want to be happy. Okay? I mean, there's a dramatic difference between these two cards. But you've got to heal your heart, okay? And for those of you that are not having that issue, you can definitely go out and find love. It's right there for you. But there is a vibration here where someone's got a lot of pain, and with this wounded warrior energy too, and they have to really work through that. That's kind of like truth time. You got to push through that and see what you really want, and see what your worth is too. What do you bring to the relationship? It doesn't matter if you're male or female. What do you bring to the relationship? You know? All right, Sagittarius, that's a lot for you. God, you've got such great cards. Really. All right, how powerful. All right, everybody, thank you for watching. And as always, if you could, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. All right, everybody, sending you lots of love. Bye for now.